Good morning and welcome to the 2025 Gauteng Invitational here at St. David's Maristananda. It's wonderful to have you joining us here on It's Happening Africa. We're really excited about the 2025 version of the tournament. It has grown from strength to strength over the last 4 years. Kicking off this morning, we've got one of our foreign sides in the water. Big welcome to Sirens and all of those watching from Malta. It's great to have you with us. We hope you enjoy this coverage. So the Sirens are playing in the white caps on the right hand side of your screen, and they're up against the TUKS, University of Pretoria students, in the blue caps. On the whistles, we've got Mike Beatty on the far side and Sia Guzana here on the near side. And the action is underway. TUKS winning the first swim-off and will have the first attack. It'll be really interesting to see the Siren side and what they're going to bring. They're a complete unknown entity for the local team, so we're really excited to have a look at that. Starting with a big tight press, and turnover is forced by the number 3 there for Sirens. Shot comes, and that's going to sneak in. Keeper sleeping there at a near post. And that's Marta Ferrante in the 5 cap for Sirens, who gets us underway. Keeper will be really disappointed with that concession. Again, a big heavy press here from the Sirens girls. The centre back doing really well. She's shut off the pass, and that's a really ambitious pass from the left-hand wing to the double hole on the right-hand side. Veppelman there for TUKS, not expecting that at all. But a loose pass now from the Sirens, and ball is turned over. That's Tia Caswell completing the turnover. So for those of you just joining us, format for the tournament, we're going to have 4 by 6 minute chukkers. Stop-start playing time in the group stages. Once we get to the cup section, that'll change to 4 by 8 minute chukkers, as there is a kick out here on Alyssa Amato for the Sirens. And the shot comes from Caitlin McMurray on the right-hand side for TUKS, and she puts it away. 1-1. It's even here in the first chukker of game 1. Ball with Chloe Amato. Draws the foul from Veppelman. Across to the goal scorer, Ferrante. Draws the foul from Caswell. Perhaps a little lucky not to get kicked out there, Tia Caswell. Not retreating and putting hands up, impeding the defender. But Ferrante moving over Caswell there, holding her under, and she's reversed for her efforts. Yeah, one of the things the Sirens will have to do here in South Africa is get used to the South African interpretations of the whistle and the rules. And they'll need to adjust accordingly to that. But a great exposure for them to get this different experience. As we see the counter down there, and that's number 4, Chloe Amato. She puts it away from the right-hand side. Cross cage, great shooting. Ferrante is going to go have a rest, and into the water is Giorgi Stellini. Oh, please forgive me if I've got pronunciations wrong here. I will do my best to make sure we know the pronunciations of the Maltese names. Ball into the hole. Caitlin McMurray's working hard. She gets a shot off, but it is straight at goalkeeper Alexia Amato, who makes an easy save. TUKS girls not really committing to any particular defense. There's space on the top for the players, but there's no drop either. And eventually Tia Caswell gets back to help out Megan Foster at the back and forces the turnover, as Elia Monfort working hard in the hole for the Sirens, but to no avail at that point. I'm really impressed with Kendra Navarro marking the back for the Sirens. She's looking to front mark the TUKS centre forward. Hasn't allowed a single pass into the hole yet. She's held position all the way through, and you can see her working really hard there. As it's Kate McMurray on the top. She's going to put it over to Veppelman, but the 30-second has expired, and that'll be Sirens' ball. Sirens coming away with a counter here as Veppelman just got caught chasing the ball. Can Chloe Amato use the space she's got on the top left-hand side here? It's a loose pass though from Navarro, and that'll go out for the 2 meter as Denise Mikalev not able to take that pass. Ball into Veppelman in the hole. Not quite sure what she's doing, but eventually the shot comes, but Amato and Golds does well there. Staying up as the lob attempt came from Veppelman in the hole, and a good save in the end. We've got a 3-on-2 unfolding here. Ball with Ilse Salvi. She has a crack, but that's wayward shooting from Ilse. She'll be disappointed with that wasted opportunity. 1 goal down, so it was an important one to score there for the students from Pretoria. It's a good drop coming from Emily van Heerden, but there was some holding in the hole there, and Caitlin Murray gives away the foul. Foul's inside the 6 meters, so the shot can't come, and it's unlucky. It was almost an intercept there by Veppelman, and the refs deeming that possession did change and that Veppelman did have the ball. Ball falls into the hole, but Van Heerden's there. In fact, there was a big drop. There were a number of players from the TUKS there to force that turnover. Ilse Salvi into Tia Caswell, who's going to look to turn. She's created the space, and the shot comes from Caswell. Sneaks it under the arms of Alexia Amato. As we head down to the end of the first chukker here. Long shot, and the save is made. So honours even, 2-2 at the end of the first chukker. We'll be back with second chukker action shortly. And we're ready for second chucker action here. Nice even start, cagey you would say, of that first chucker. Both teams feeling each other out. The Maltese settling into their African safari here, getting used to what the competition's like, but that's a loose pass from TUKS and a great turnover there from the Malta number 3, the Sirens number 3. She finds Navarro driving down, and she draws, not Navarro, sorry, Ferrante driving down there. And the penalty is given against Megan Foster. Ferrante is going to step up to take her own penalty. Shot comes and she buries it right hand corner. That's great shooting from the number 5 there. Marta Ferrante gives Sirens the lead back. Ball into Tia Caswell, and she's going to draw the exclusion. So it's tit for tat here at St. David's Marist-Inanda. And Tia Caswell, number 8, steps up to put away her own penalty as well. Good shooting there from the TUKS girl. Three. Ball into the hole. She's climbing over her like a jungle gym, and Georgie Strachan will go to the corner. Nice strong work there in the hole from Alicia Amato. Holding her position well, keeping the shoulders out. They've created the opportunity. That's wonderful work. Number 2, Elia Montfort, sneaking down to 3 meters there, receiving the pass and burying that top left-hand corner. Wonderful man-up work there from the Sirens girls. And that's number 3, Caitlin McMurray. She's got her second. Wonderful work here from the TUKS girls, making sure they're staying in touch all the way through against the Siren side. Ball trapped at the top here at the moment. Tia Caswell doing well on defense. And here's Elia on the left-hand side, fresh from scoring that extra man goal. There's no real options for her, so she's going to have a crack. That's incredible shooting from Elia, number 2 for the Sirens. Top right-hand corner, top bins. Great shooting. Elia now pressing, looking to force the steal, and that's great defensive work. So not only can she attack, but she's great on D as well. And that counter's coming down the right-hand side. That's Marta Ferrante again on the right-hand side, and she's put it away. Wonderful shooting there from the Sirens ladies. Ball into Caswell in the hole. And it's good defending again from the Sirens girls. Ball stuck on the left-hand side there. She's sitting on about 7 meters, so the TUKS girls don't have an attack. She doesn't draw the defender, puts in the hole, and that's a great crash back from the Sirens, number 11. Really effective defense there. Foul on the top. Ball into the hole, but there is some holding there from Navarro. And there's a counter down the right-hand side. Not a great pass, though, and that's going to go out wide right and allow the defense to come back into the fray. Lauren Fox in the hole, but she's being fronted, and that's an easy turnover there for Sirens. Ball into Navarro. She's going to try get the turn now, and she just about gets around. That's a second kick out there for Georgie, the number 10 for TUKS. And that's the number 12 there for Sirens, making the most of it. This has been a great second chucker here from the Tridents. They're 5-2 up in this particular chucker. Been really effective, scoring both their man-ups. And again, some more strong shooting there, this time from Navis Aguis. Turn from Tia Caswell, and she draws the exclusion. Chloe Amato, the number 4 for Tridents, for Sirens, sorry, you will spend 20 seconds in the corner. TUKS not able to make the most of that extra man opportunity. And it will be Ferrante now in for Chloe Amato. Ferrante draws the foul, looking for the turn there, but it was strong D. Ball into the hole. Hands up there from Megan Foster. Pretty good marking from the TUKS number 4. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. It's going to try go into the hole, but there's some holding on the costumes there, and that's reversed. Up to Salvi on the left-hand side. Caswell in the middle, but she's going to have attention. She's going to go from the long shot, but that's an easy save for Amato in goals. Got 3 Amatos in the Sirens team. We'll have to find out if they're sisters. Great to see the familiar relations there. And that's it for the second chucker. We'll be back with the second half shortly. And we're back with third chukka. Whoa, we'll try that again. Third chukka action at the Gauteng Invitational. Ball into Ilza Saadi there, and the whole bit of a scramble, but good work from Amato, and goals coming out and forcing the steal. As we see Meg Foster with a great steal there at defence. Kendra Navarro trying to turn her, but Megan Foster really aware of what was happening in front of her. There is a 3-on-2. She does find the pass here to the TUKS number 7, who puts it away. TUKS needed that to cut the deficit there, under a little bit of pressure, as we see Lily Sharp, the number 7 for TUKS, making the most of that counter attack. But that was all down to Megan Foster, the steal and counter, creating the 2-on-2, 3-on-2 opportunity for the TUKS girls. Okay, back to a 2-goal game. TUKS really need a big response after a poor second chukka. They went down 5-2. Ball into Navarro. She's got a Foster on the turn. Draws the exclusion, just not an exclusion, just a foul there. Ball back in. She's got time and space, and this time she is going to get the kick out. Number 4, Megan Foster, is going to go to the corner. Shot coming from Denise, the number 9 for Sirens, but that's off the woodwork. Ball to Veppelman. She's going to try find Salvi, but it's a more good marking. And Amato pressing out. In fact, that's Khalees Aguis, the number 13 in the cage here for Sirens. And Ilza Salvi getting front water, getting the shot off just before the hooter, much to the irritation, I would say, of the Maltese coach. That's the number 12 for TUKS. And we're back to a 1-goal game. This has been a good response here in the third chukka from the TUKS ladies. The students from Pretoria, making sure they're here to be counted. We're not going to let the Maltese have it all their own way. Shout out to any of you joining us from Malta. Oh, it's early doors there, and it's great to have you here on ItsHappening.Africa. It looks like we've got Elisa Amato in the hole now, wrestling against Megan Foster. Ball goes in. Lisa's doing really well. She gets the back shot off, but just not quite enough power. And it's an easy save in the end for Kelly Ford in goals for the TUKS ladies. Veppelman's up, got water in front of her, but it's a poor pass that needed to be in front of Veppelman. Not a 50-50 ball, which allowed Elia Monfort to get in there and make that steal, force the turnover. Emily van Heerden will be disappointed with that pass there. Zaira in possession. Looks like a little bit of an M drop coming here as the shot comes up. That's a great save from Kelly Ford, getting a right mitt up into the top right hand corner, forcing the 2 meter. Great shooting though from Nevis. Ball with Zaira. Shot comes from the top from Ferrante, but that's away to the left-hand side, not troubling the goalkeeper this time. There is a counter up on the right-hand side. They're not going to force the pass this time. Emily van Heerden rather controlling, looking to move the ball. She's going to take it up herself. She draws the foul there. And it goes to Caitlin McMurray on the left-hand side, who rocks off, creates space, and with that strong left arm of hers, the number 3 for TUKS puts it away, cross cage, and we're even again, 7-7. Wonderful work here from TUKS in the third chukka, erasing that 3-goal deficit that the Sirens had made. Ball moving quite fluidly across the top of the D here. Tuks sort of in a half drop. In fact, they're playing a big drop from the right-hand side here now. Ferrante looking to draw the foul, but it's good marking from Emily van Heerden. Shot comes, but it's over the top from inside her own half. That's a really low percentage option. It's great defense there from the Tuks ladies. Seems like they haven't been completely sure of how they're going to defend, but they're dropping off the centre forward and the right wing, and that working effectively. Another big press here from Sirens, but ball into Veppelman. She's created the space. Agrees comes out to try force the steal, but Veppelman keeps her composure and pops it over the head of the goalkeeper there, and the Tuks number 6 has buried that to take the lead for the first time for the Tuks ladies. Nevis in possession. She passes to Navarro here on the right-hand side. Ball going down to the right wing again. I would suggest that's playing into the Tuks' hand. They want the ball on the right-hand wing and allow Megan Foster to front mark there and cut off service to the hole. And now Emily van Heerden is breaking down the left-hand side here. Kelly Ford's going to find her with a great pass. A little bit of a fumble from van Heerden, and that allows Zaira to get back in defense. Ball to Lauren Fox. It's a little bit messy on the top of the D. They've lost structure a little bit, but now Megan Foster, she's going to put it into Tia Caswell, who's going for the turn and draws the 5 meter from Nevis Agues. Really good play here from the Tuks ladies. They've really found their stride. 4 unanswered goals so far here in the third chaka with 27 seconds and a penalty left to go. But the save is made. McMurray not able to put that away. That's a poor penalty if I don't say so. Would have been nice for Tuks to go into the fourth chaka with a 2-goal lead. It might rue that come the end of the game. So the ball goes into the hole, but a good drop there from Caswell. Nevis is going to take a shot, and she finds the back of the net. So they don't convert the penalty, and this time the number 12 for Sirens, Nevis Agues, finds the back of the net from the top of the D. Kelly Ford will be a little bit disappointed with that. And that's all she wrote in the third chaka. 8-all. We've got a humdinger here. A barn burner, as they say. We'll be back with the final chakas action shortly. And we are back. Last chucker, 8-8. It's even Stevens here at the Jubilee Pool at St. David's Maristananda Gauteng Invitational 2025, game number 1. If you're only just joining us, we've got the Sirens from Malta in the white caps, and we've got the TUKS students from Pretoria in the blue caps. As we see Tia Caswell with a great turn, she's got in front and draws the penalty as Zaira comes round in front and grabs the arm. TUKS with the opportunity now. Caswell, the number 8, is going to step up to take her own penalty to re-establish the lead that they worked so hard for in the third chucker to get to. First chucker 2-all, and Caswell puts it away. First chucker 2-all, then 5-2 to the Sirens in the second. TUKS responding, going 5-2 up in the third, which left us 8-all. And now with that goal from Caswell, we're 9-8 to TUKS. A real barn burner, as they say. Hard to pick a winner from here. I might hazard a guess that the Maltese girls, having played a little bit more polo, more structured leagues there in Malta than what we've had in Gauteng very recently, probably positioned to see this one out, as there's a duck under in the hole and the reversal comes. That's Amato getting reversed. Break coming down the middle as Emily van Heerden's on the drive, but there's no one fetching the ball, so Kelly Ford finds Georgie, the number 10. But a nice press here from the Maltese girls. Caswell again with the turn. And that's Kendra Navarro, who's going to be sent to the corner, the number 7 for Sirens. Shot comes from the top, and this time it's put away. Number 10 for TUKS. Probably an early shot there. I'm not sure Coach Malcolm Appleman would have been too thrilled with that. But Georgie Strachan did find the back of the net. So it's on the board. And it's a 2-goal lead again for the students. Lauren Fox is going to take a break now. Ilza Saudi back in to the centre forward position. The back marking really has been very strong from the Sirens ladies. The only joy the TUKS girls really have had is from Tia Caswell, Caitlin McMurray and Jenna Veppelman pulling the double holes. As that's a third kick out there for Georgie Strachan. She's going to be spending the rest of the game on the bench. Pass over the top there, unfortunately, as the Sirens player, I can't see a number, it was number 3, as that's Ferrante. She puts it away, bottom left-hand corner, number 5 for the Sirens, and it's back to a 1-goal game. I've got ahead of myself there, but it was Amato who was open in front of goals there, the pass just over the top. But luckily for the Sirens ladies, Ferrante on the right-hand side there was able to put that away. She's looked like a class player here for the Sirens girls. Had a really good game. I think that's her 5th goal. I'm just going to open the GWP app and check out. It's her 4th goal, in fact, of the game. Shot comes there from Amato in the hole. Ferrante jumping across there. She's forced the steal on Van Heerden. This could be a big moment as Zaira is on the counter. Ferrante ducks in front of Van Heerden, draws the exclusion. And we've got a 3-on-2 playing out here. Ilse Salvi, she's caught in two minds. She leaves Ferrante open and she puts it away. 10-all. I believe that's the sixth goal indeed for Marta Ferrante.
The Wi-Fi went out. Also with the passwords. And then we don't have the passwords. Okay.
Ball into Saudi. She's got in front. This is a big moment. And she draws the 5 meter as Nevis Agu is giving away that 5 meter. And Caswell steps up, the number 8 for TUKS, and puts it away. TUKS back up, 11-10, 2:39 left on the clock. Book there from Ferrante before putting the ball in the hole, and that's why she's with contrad. Ball with Van Heerden. She passes it across to Foster, the number 4. Draws the foul as the big press comes from the Sirens. Saudi gets in front. But this time the defenders did well not to go onto her back, and referee Mike Beatty does not give the 5 meter. Good defense there from the Sirens girls. They do have an extra man here. Ball out to the left wing. There's great work from the number 9 there in the center. She draws the exclusion against Tia Caswell, the TUKS number 8. And that's it, 11-all, number 4 for the Sirens. That's Chloe Amato who puts that away, and we're all even. .127 here on the clock, 11-all. We've got a real barn burner on our hands. Everything we wanted from the first game here at the Gauteng Invitational. Ball here to Van Heerden on the top. She's looking for Caswell, working on the bottom left-hand side. She's not able to turn. Can Ilse Saudi get in front there? No, the pass is not on. So Caswell's going to look to move it across to Veppelman on the right-hand side as McMurray looks to work in on that side. But instead the shot comes from Emily Van Heerden as we head into the last minute. Foul drawn on the bottom right. Here's Navarro on the top right hand side. Counter going early from TUKS. Foul outside 6. Shot's going to come from Amato. Big block from Veppelman, but it's in! She's made it rain. Chloe Amato, 2 clutch goals in the last 2 minutes here for the Sirens ladies. The number 4 there having an absolute cracker into this game. And now the Sirens up 12-11. Ball with Veppelman on the top right-hand side, the big left-hander. No option Big press. They've forced the TUKS girls out onto 8. Big foul on Caswell. She's going to look to have a shot. She's got fouls outside. Shot comes, but it's straight at the keeper, and there's 5 seconds left, and that should be it. Last opportunity there for the TUKS ladies, and they're unfortunately going to go down by 1 in this game. But that's a wonderful start here to the Gauteng Invitational Tournament 2025. Everything you would want from the ladies' side of the draw. We will be back with the next game shortly. Thanks for joining us.